Hello and welcome to another episode of Factorio with me, Skuzz. And we are continuing with this build out of our little smelting mega base piece. And what I want to do, start off today at least with, before we start finalizing this, is I want to get this place building out. So we're going to bring in our building base bits and pieces. So we're going to start here. We're going to bring in our main building. I need to fix these up. So I'm just going to put in one of these. And no, not there. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. Okay, we're going to need one of you. Keep opening the wrong one. Okay, let's bring in, we're going to need fuel stop. Get you lined up. And then in preparation for down the line, I'm going to put in a module train. So this will at least bring in modules at a later stage. I think for now that is all we need. Okay, and let's hook up to here. We want a junction out. This. Let's get you all lined up. There's perfect. And you are going to come in there. Oops. Yeah, there we go. And get the rest of you hooked up. Like keeping these the curves as small as possible. No, let's just copy. No, not cut. Copy that. Oh, okay. We're a little bit out of ratio there. Okie dokie. So you coming down, and we're gonna split track. And we need signals for after each segment. So, perfect. And we'll just put you up like that. And now we need to get you out of here. So let's go back in somewhere over here. That looks like a good spot. Whoa. Let me just make it just a tad too far. And down. Okay, you are connecting there. Yeah, we already got some of the trains coming in, which is fantastic. Okay, connections before and after. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna bring in the power now from the top here. Okay, and we need to make sure we are connected all the way through. So you and there. Rightio. Okay, so let's have a look at a few things here. That can stay off, and this is where we will need this one on. And I'm just going to take off all the nuclear stuff. Come on, take those out. Yeah, that's all we need brought in. I'm going to increase these numbers a little bit. Oh no, man. We need that one. Come back, before the train arrives. Okay, same thing with these. We're just going to, bring in a whole bunch more. So we need a lot of this stuff. And here, that I'm just going to leave for now. Let's dump in this guy. Up to there. Okay, it's on here. I'm actually just going to take off the red. Okay, so that will slowly build this whole setup out. Wait, let us, on the rails one here, let's just increase the rails it's going to ask for each time. Okay, and now we need to figure out this a little bit. Okay, so this is our exit. There we go. We will be exiting on that line to somewhere. And we can put in this thing here. And I'm going to take out this first little section to about there. We don't really need, we're coming in this way, but we can as a bit of a redundancy. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a, we don't need much of a parking lot. The line's just literally going to come down, and that should be more than enough space for the trains. Let's just start it at the bottom so we get our curve correct. So there. Now just take out all of that. Okay, give you a bit of a thing, and let's go there to there to there. And curve you straight up. So that's the way that's going to go. Signals, signal before and before. And then we've got the afters. Let's just break that one there. And right, let's just get you so lined up. Okay, the coming in line, we want the trains to more or less run quite quickly. So I am going to keep the points very close to each other. And we'll just take this all the way to the top now. So this why we only do one is because we want the trains to each get a chance of filling up, versus on the other side where it doesn't matter who's dropping off when and where. Okay, we are right here at the top, so I think that will be the last one there. And we can hook you up to the main line. Okay, we are connected. Okay, not really connected. Okay, well, let's go down here and sort out this connection, T-junction here. Then we need to figure out on that side what we want to do. So we need to make sure with this is that all our raw materials are always coming up. They don't want to do any form of interaction at the top line here. By ensuring it's always like that, we protect this at the train coming up and the train leaving are never crossing paths. And let's make sure that all hooks up perfectly. Okay, you can't be there, and take that one out. Okay, and then we've got the same issue here. Let's take some of the extra points out. Are we good everywhere else? Yes, we could take that extra point out. Okay, so our intake is connected to the main system. And we're going to do the same thing to this side now. And where are we going to do this? Because this is now going to definitely hook into here. Now, we have created a thing of approximately just short of 1,000 smelters in this whole thing. If we go over all of that and we have a look, yeah, about 1,000 smelters. Now, based on the calculator I am using, basically 300 worth of that 1,000 is for green circuits, and almost 520 of them go to steel, and the remaining bits and pieces go all over. So steel, interestingly, is going to be almost identical to this. It probably will be identical because it's iron ore goes to plates, and then if we do plates, it goes to steel. So we're going to build a similar section. We need, it said 520. So if we take, it's going to be about half this size. So we'll probably copy a 3 segment, something that big. Let's go. This is just for measuring, so we could put something like that over here. Just don't want to crowd this out. It might be better to put this somewhere like that. So So we're coming in on the bottom, bringing in the stuff. It's going to come out onto this, going to come all the way across and then into there, and then steel will go out the top, which isn't too bad. And then we would need to build a green circuit array somewhere, probably down here perhaps. Also feel that might just be shoving again far too much too close, because the green circuits definitely going to use copper as well, so that's two sets of smelters coming in, and we got to build something similar like this again for the copper intake. But steel, I would be happy to build a steel plant just in here, because it's one train from there to there. It's going to go in, exit, so it'll keep a little bit of a loop there, with the steel coming out the top. The only thing we need to then be careful with steel coming out the top is that we don't want it coming down and interfering down here. There's no traffic here really, except for the wall, trains coming to the wall. So with all that in mind, we can hook this up here. We do have some of this traffic coming in there for building. Later on, the building train will stop, the fuel train will keep coming. The modules train is going to come quite a lot. I am actually wondering if that was the best place for this setup, because we're going to have this train exiting here and using... We could move that whole thing either to this side here or at the bottom. At the bottom, it's actually probably better over here. So let me do that. I'm actually going to move this. We could go as much as... Oops. Let's copy all of that. And it's missing because I can't see that. Okay, can my Spidertrons help me out here? If you go sit there. Thank you. I can see what I need to. Okay, and we're going to copy you. Perfect. And now we need to find a place to put you. We can either put you here at the bottom, or I was going to put you potentially over here. And if I do either of those, I actually don't want such a big section, so we're just going to take a little bit of you. I don't really want to hook up to that repair station and drop off. Let's see. Anything here? I mean, we could turn that into a four-way junction, or I could feed off of there. Suppose we can try and put a four-way junction over here. Take this up straight away to there. And then we feed this over here. So let us put this sort of midpoint. Okay, I'll put you there. Okay, come this way. You can build here. We just need to make sure you do connect into this. No, we don't. Okay, well, that's fine. We will get a connector in place. Okay, you are connected up. Do we have the radar? Okay, so we are connected. That's fine. Okay, you are going to be exiting quite quickly. Okay, let's go up here. Just worry these, if I put a four-way junction there, we're going to be connecting very close to it. I really don't want to hook this up. If we bring a line down there, to hook that into it is not a good idea, because then our full length of train is going to be interfering there, which I don't want. Okay, so let us do this. Take you all out. This is going to be a little interesting. Okay, take you all out. Okay, and you are going to go straight up. Something about here, and we'll see if we can fit in a T. No. That's where the T would fit, which I don't want. Okay, we're gonna put it in the T there, and we'll just fix up the wiring. Okay, get that junction in, that's fine there, and we'll take you out. And we'll just hook this all back up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then we can just put a straight line this way. Okay, and that's fine there. It will then convert to there, and now we just want to hook all you up the best we can. Each gonna have their own little thing, which I'm okay with. That looks okay. So this will be all the trains leaving. Let's give it some check befores, and same with these. Check before the junctions, and we'll add in that anyway. Yeah, these are going to be the long trains. I'm going to take that out. Okay, so that is the line line in and out for you. And then we said we were going to convert this to a four-way over here. This is going to be interesting. Okay. We're going to cut off you over there. There. Oh, okay, let the trains get past. And there. Okay, we can clear out the junction. And let's put in our four-way. Okay, and now we just fix up all the little bits we broke. Okay, including this. Let's take you out. Put the green one back. Okay, top is fixed with regards to line. Let's get the colors in. Okay, and the side. And everything will flow again as it needs to. Okay, and our new section is coming down the bottom. And let's see, is this something we should continue permanently down? No, it's probably... It will most likely literally just be for these guys. Okay, one more should be enough. We should be curving already by the time we get there. Yeah, let's take out you. And we'll start over here. Come on, get this bit in. All the way to there. Okay, and then I know this bit's going to be cut out. Oh, wrong way. It's going to be so cool once this little thing gets functional. Signals going in. And you are going there. Okay, I think that worked out quite well. And since we're going to be disconnecting at the top, we should bring in... That is connecting over there, that's cool. Actually just move that there. Right, let's connect up this section here. Yeah. Let's give it a slightly wider take. Yeah, come on. Thank you. And we get... Well, that does hook up the power nicely. Let's just take these down in case we need them at a later point. It's always a good habit to keep these connected. Okay, so this should all start being fueled and filled up down here too. And as soon as this starts, we'll go disconnect the top section. Let's just make sure trains are actually coming here. Oh yes, I'll need to change this name. This is not mining. This is going to be smelting. And let's add a little smelting picture. Add is you. Perfect. And let's add in repair smelting. Yeah, you can go straight there. And let's just grab the second one and do the same thing. Smelting drop off. Go. Okay, then I'm going to remove this top section now. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. Yeah, all those connections are still okay. We just want to minimize the interference along this line. That's why we're making a shift. Cool, that is good stuff. And that's power. We may have lost the bridge, so let's just get that back in. That should be taking all the extra stuff I had in here out. Oof, look at all this. Yeah, I'm here. You can refill, do whatever you need. Go, you're on, go slow. Is this thing filled up now too? And is mine clear? Yes. Oh, it looks like we are very low on nanobot. Okay, this is going to carry on full building itself out. So let's go to base and do a main fill up. And we can check on our nuclear plant. It looks like it is 100% built out. And we now have some good power. Let's check on, where is it? Anywhere here. Plenty of water and steam. Good stuff. Let's just check our train network is fully recovered, yes. And this junction works okay. exactly? I want to put one of those in there. Okay, so this little factory in here, there's one of them that is building this thing here. Let's just go have a look at him. So yeah, he is building like crazy. And we have a good stash of them. What we can do is help this guy along. Oh, I can only put speed in. Okay, that's fine. We'll put speed in, and you are dumping it over here. Whoops. How many is a program to create at a time? 50, that's fine. The other big item is going to be here, this one here. Let's see, also speed. I know there will be plenty of power poles and all those bits and pieces, but that we can leave. I really can't speed up this making. I mean, it's going to be eating our steel plates. As you can see, it's already eating them as fast as we can make it. I mean, 2 lines are really being eaten up by green here. It's crazy. To assist with this process, once we get big base green circuits coming, we can always bring a train in somewhere. We can't, I don't really want to. We could shift all of that up. Well, we wouldn't actually need to shift it up. We just shift it all up. Shift some of this over, and we can actually bring in a green circuit and dump it in at the top here, just to help the base out there. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's get this radar put in so we can have a look at this junction. You should not have stopped. You should be free to move. It's because it's all chain signals, so it's all chaining all the way to there. Is it clear? Which is actually okay, because that ensures this whole junction stays clear. And what I can even do is just take this one out, swap that to a chain, just so it stops further back instead of right on top of the rail. Can do that to each. No, not that one. This one. Just for the one coming in. See, so it doesn't do that. Don't like that. Once you just stop before everything there. So yes, they stop there, but that ensures this whole junction stays clear. That way, it's not sitting halfway. A train can come through straight down while this one's waiting for that track to clear up. And those are free to move. And it would be free to move down as well, so the only headache would be is if a train behind is trying to go straight and he's sitting there blocking, but It's okay. Four-way junctions do cause a little bit of a tie-up. That's what I'm a little bit worried about this guy over here. That's why I want to try and minimize the amount of traffic going through there. So let's go have a look here. We can give the system a few more construction bots. There, I can see they're running out of materials until this train comes along. I think I've got it set here to 25. Okay, well, let's make it 50. Let's put 50 construction bots into here. There you go. Now you can do your thing. Okay, so this is going to take a long time to sort itself out. And I'm hesitant to actually start another smelter there because we'd rather get each one sorted out before starting the next one. I'm hoping speeding up the production here of these guys will help. We could probably make a secondary function of those. Do something underneath here. Where would we do it? Not a lot of space. Somewhere like here. Not a lot of red chips. They're all being used in space science. I see copper is also running very low. Let's just make sure we're okay here. It's because it's also 2 lanes are being fully eaten up. You can see how much this green circuits, your starter base needs green circuits. I mean, it's full solid lines being eaten. You could definitely do potentially in our next series. What we'll do is increase this intake here. I don't know if we'll do it both sides, just keep it on the one side. Basically do this so it's dedicated resources for green circuits in here. The other way would be to not go ape like this on the green circuits, just enough to get the base going, and we could do not a mega base build out like that, but basically do a separate build for green circuits. To basically do 4 blue lines of green in another location and then basically bring them in separately. That can be a way to do it. So where are we here? Okay, so let us have a look. We want to put down factory. Well, let's just have a look here. So if we want you to make electric furnaces and you to make beacons, it's going to need copper. Yeah, that is not going to work for beacons. Sorry about that. But it looks like we probably do have enough to bring in some more of these. Okay, so let us find a good spot for that. We can do it maybe over here is okay. So we're gonna have something over there and something over here. So on this side we'll bring in steel and stone, which are the resources right here. Okay, so let's figure out how we're gonna do this. Steel. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, maybe that can jump. That's fine, that can jump actually far enough. Let's do the same thing here. And we might as well do the same thing there. Okay, and so we want half a belt. Of you. And we want half a belt of this guy. So if we do this like that, and we can go 1, 2, 3. Something like this. That looks good. Let's get power to this factory. Okay, you're going to take what you need, and then we need to put red in here. Nope, we want tunnels, and tunnels going to skip like that. Now we want to go crazy, and you are going to dump it into a private chest. And we'll just block it off that way. Oh, and let's give it the max speed. And you know what, we could probably, if we did this, we could go copy, paste type thing. It's just, we need to put this back in like that. Okay, we'll do it, give you a 2 space. 1, 2, put you that way. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, that's putting in. And everything's connected. Okay, so that is additional production. which is good stuff. See, these trains are slowing so much down because of this. Doesn't flow as nicely. Need to get all our trains on the rocket fuel. Okay, how are we doing? There's still a lot to go. We can have a sneak peek over here on this little thing here. It tells us this whole area, 12,000 belts. I mean, that is just crazy. It's no wonder this thing is going crazy. Blue belts. I see it needs fluids. I was thinking of actually making blue belts else over here, but that would require bringing in lubes as well. It's a couple of sections here not within Roboport range. I want to see if I can't get that sorted out. Come on, there we go. And this side, I might do, it's probably better to do a connection here at the bottom as well. Okay, let's just do something here. And power. Excuse me. Yeah, don't waste all the power poles there, please. So I want to make sure all this is hooked up. At least then it's all recognized. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, I think we are good. This whole place is now covered, and there is a lot to be delivered on it. One cool thing will be if we at least get one train coming in here, we can eventually see, it looks like a couple of rows are finished. And I think we'll leave our episode there. We'll off camera probably carry on doing some cleaning, getting rid of more of these spaces. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one. Cheers.